Yes, I'll talk about for next maybe half an hour about this next generation social entrepreneurs, which is a little bit different with what we heard this morning and after lunch. Before I start, maybe I'll start with a small video, so tell you a story.
According to others' life or according to others' choices, according to others' wishes. And then one day I took decision. This is one life I have got and I will live this life as per my choice. And I found that people started loving me. People started, opening the doors in front of me. My name is Dipti. I'm working with women for economic empowerment and my main core interest is social development. If I talk about a struggle, it is a part of life, it comes in everybody's life and we learn from it. If we don't have a struggle, we don't learn. If we don't have mistakes, we don't learn. It was not that easy. In my childhood, it was really not that easy because, we were three sisters. So we were seen as like, okay, some discriminated part of the society. So it was quite a challenge life for us, for not only me, but for my sisters too. I went to school, but the society there, it was not very much friendly to girls. I was walking to my school and gradually I thought that, and my parents also, they thought that I should go by bicycle, I should be bit independent. But it was not accepted by society, Like I still remember that when I used to come from school, few of the boys standing there throwing stones on me. And girls who did not know how to bicycle, they were like commenting on me that why am I doing that? Why was I doing that? Later, what happened that those girls or those girls' parents or those girls' mothers, they came to me and they said to me that, can I make their daughters learn bicycle? I took science stream. And science stream taking by girl, it was again a challenge. People didn't like it. People said that science is not the subject of girls. It is the subject of boys. Then physics, graduation. I again took admission in graduation and took honors in physics. I had to face the situation where girls were too much, dominated. Too much dominated. How can a girl go to physics? It should not be in right of girls. I had to do something for women, for girls who were suppressed. So I took it as opportunity that why not I should come back again to Varanasi and do something for Varanasi. And I have a dream. Varanasi has much power, much enthusiasm, much energy. But there are many women, many girls, they don't get opportunity. They have struggled more than me. I see Rangsutra not only as organization but as family. I'm very much positive about the partnership of IKEA and Rangsutra. I see the trust between these two organizations. Work hard with honesty, transparency, dedication and passion. It will change your life. Right now you are following male society, you are following the society, and the day will come when you will be followed by society.
Yes, this is a real story from one of our partners for Next Generation in India. Is anyone from India? You see this reality, yeah? How it's in India, yeah? It's a real story, yeah? This is where Next Generation comes from. IKEA, we have our vision. We say it's to create better everyday life for the many people. This vision for 75 years. IKEA is now this year turned to 75 years. So start from day one, this is our company vision. So here we talk about the many people. And a few years ago, IKEA launched a new sustainability strategy, which called People and Planet Positive. So this really gave a direction for IKEA, how we work with social and environmental issues. There's IKEA Foundation. This is a pure charity in IKEA organization. So this organization, they very much, every year they donate millions of euros to different charity, different NGO, different projects to help people who living in the poverty. For them, its main focus was to save children, to protect children. Yeah, this is a pure charity activity from IKEA. And also, IKEA is a retail company. We have our supply chain. This is normal IKEA supply chain. The IKEA supply chain based on the volume. So for us, our business model is big volume, lower cost, and lower price, and even more volume. So this is a chain for circle for IKEA. So this is our supply chain, how we build our supply chain. So it's not easy to be an IKEA supplier. Today, IKEA globally we manage around 1,000 suppliers. So each supplier average turnover maybe to work with IKEA 10, 20 million euro business at least as an IKEA supplier to be work with IKEA for the business. So it's very challenging to be an IKEA supplier, a normal IKEA supplier, to be part of supply chain. Then the question is for the many people, we mean IKEA, we mean, okay, yes, our customers, our co-workers, our IKEA employees, our suppliers. But how about the more people, actually many people who living in the poverty? How we can take care of them to create better everyday life for them? So this is where the next generation comes from. So actually this is a new business model in IKEA to fill the gap between the IKEA Foundation, pure charity, and the normal IKEA supply chain. So this is fill the gap, yeah, how we can support the people. I'm Chinese. I always remember it's one of the very old, maybe 1,000 years, is the word in China. We call it 授人鱼不如授人以渔. It means it's better. It's not only to give fish to the people. Actually, it's better you teach people how to fishing. This is a concept for this initiative. Yeah, how we can bridge, how we can help people who live in the poverty. The steps, how we scale up this business, how we can do this to fill the gaps, bridge this. So we see when we work with our next generation partners, we start with them with handicraft, handmade products, and designed for limited edition to sell in the IKEA stores for certain stores. So this is very much handicraft. Help them, develop them. It takes few years for them to help them to be a very mature organization. Here we talk from all the aspects. For example, how we help them build quality system, how to build their sub-supply chain for their find the material source, and how we help them to develop their middle management team, etc., etc. So it takes few years to develop them to next level. We see maybe our experience, because next generation we launched 5 years ago. So we see maybe 4 or 5 years, some partners can develop to be normal IKEA suppliers, which means they can be developed to a semi-industrialized business, still in handmade products, handicraft products. And then they can be IKEA supply, developed to an IKEA supply. But that is not the only goal for this next generation. So during the journey, we also encourage our partners actually to find new customers and have the big impact, social impact. So end of the day, they can have another other sustainable business model. This means that not necessary to be an IKEA supplier. They can be a supplier to other customers, other brand, other retail company, or one of our partners today, they actually create their own brand. So they create their own brand, not only sell to IKEA. Actually, they go to the market, they have their own brand in certain market, which is, for us, is brilliant. So we are not limited to be them, to develop them to be IKEA supplier. Actually, one day if they say, okay, sorry, IKEA, we will not work with you, it's fine for us. But we try to support them to be an independent company, can really to understand how work with a global player like IKEA. Maybe one day they will get order from Walmart or from Metro, from Carrefour, which we are more than happy to do this. IKEA, our business actually is based on the franchise business. So it's all the IKEA store actually is franchise. So it means each store, they need a commitment to this initiative. Because this is from supply chain, from range. Of course, from retail, they must commit for this. 4 or 5 years ago, we started for this next generation. We started with few countries, I think 3 or 5 countries, maybe 10, 20 stores. Today, it's last year, we already have 23 retail countries market to sell next generation. Now already 280 stores. This year, maybe we are more than 300 stores to sell the next generation collections, which is fantastic because this, without retail, this will not succeed. And also, it's also bring value to the retail partners, to our retail stores, because this, the design, the collection is limited edition. So it means we only sell for a certain period. And also it's unique products. It's handmade, it's unique products. Because if you go to IKEA store, the normal products actually is a huge volume made by the machine. So this gives our customers different offer to the handicraft and unique design. So actually it's within a short period of time, also we create, attract more customers, bring the traffic to the store. So also it's benefit for the store to create value for them, for the store, to sell these next generation collections. How we do this? The key is co-creation and collaboration. This is how we do for next generation business. The normal IKEA business, we develop the products in Sweden, and then we find supply to produce for IKEA. But for this business, actually, we send our product designer, product developer, designer, purchaser, production engineer, supply planner, go to our partners for the design trip. Normally takes 1 or 2 weeks to our partners to really utilize, to understand, utilize what they have in their area, use their skills, use their resource, material. Some supply, for example, some partners they are good for craft paper. Yes, we develop the paper products, the paper box or different stationery. Some supply is very good for wooden craft. Yes, we develop some solid wood decoration products. Some partners they are very good for the textile, for carpet, rugs. Then we develop the rugs and carpet, use their skills. So this is very important. We don't limit ourselves from IKEA. Actually, we go there to discuss with our partners to understand what they can do and bring this to the range with IKEA taste for the products, and then make it more IKEA and also keep the traditional from their region. So this is the key to success, to use that to collaboration and co-creation. So until last year, we already have 19 partners globally to work for this next generation initiative. These are just some of these our partners. I'll just give maybe a few examples how we work with our different partners. This is one of our partners in Jordan. This is Jordan River Foundation. So we collect the waste fabric from IKEA supplies in Middle East, in that region, or Turkey or North Africa. Also from other customers, other brands like Nike, like H&M. And then we send to Jordan. And then these partners help to organize the production in Jordan. And they hire the refugees from Syria to create stable job for the refugees from Syria in Jordan. So we create 100 stable jobs for the refugees. So also they develop the products because they have the skill. they are very good for the rugs, carpets, and also embroidery for this different pillow and cushions. So we develop products and we sell it in our store, which is a huge success for this. From commercial, also very success. Another example is this is the ladies from India. They are one of our partners. They really they are very smiling. You can see a smiling face. This really is first time for them to have stable jobs, stable income, and also first time for them can open their bank account in India. So it's very important. So really change their life. It's first time for them they can send their kids to school, especially for the daughters to go to school. So really change their life, have a huge social change for the society in that area. Another example actually is social challenge, not only in the developing countries, actually it's everywhere. This is one of our partners in Sweden and Denmark. This is from the refugee from Middle East. They moved to Sweden and Denmark. They have no job. So actually it's entrepreneurs, local entrepreneurs, really to form them as a company to provide service to IKEA stores or customers. So in our store in Malmö or in Denmark, actually we create a space for them, for this company, for our partners, to provide service to our customers. For example, they can do the cutting and sewing for the curtain. They can do the cushion and the pillow. And they can do all this different service. And also IKEA, we have very focused area for the next few years is circularity. And we see the big potential for next generation can be part of this circularity business, which means they can provide a lot of service close to our store, to the recycling, reuse, remanufacture. So really, we see, okay, there will be the huge impact for our recycle business, circularity of IKEA. So how do we integrate next generation into the circularity IKEA agenda? IKEA consumes a lot of coffee every day, and this is with one of our partners for the coffee. We go to the second layer, tier, third layers. We actually go to direct to the individual farmer level who plant coffee. And we help them with technical support, with financial support, all these different support, really to help them to have a better business for coffee, to sell the coffee to IKEA. And during this process, actually, the farmers, they learn how to plant the right quality of the coffee, how to do the budgeting, forecast for the coming years, etc. So really, they double their income with this initiative. So the farmers to plant coffee double their income within 2 or 3 years. Yes, this is just a few examples for this. And what we see to make it success, actually, we believe it's entrepreneurship. The leadership can make it happen. And also for the next generation, we are very much focused on the women entrepreneurs, how we support them, use their leadership to make it happen, to create better everyday life for the many people.